Um, I don't know how many times I'm gonna. Oh my god. Pardon me. Oh my days, bruv. There we go. I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to film this video, but fuck it, I'm gonna film it anyway. It's been like forever since I actually sat down and like just had a catch up with you all. I took to Instagram and I've got so many questions to answer for you. I am gonna literally. Oh, by the way, I want to try something different. I have got a mic plugged in, so I don't know what the audio is actually going to be like because I can't obviously just can't hear it. So this might not be the first and last take of this video. I've just turned it up, so hopefully it's fine. So I just want this audio to be like real crisp and real fine. So there's literally a mic in front of me. So if I seem like I'm edging backwards and forwards or like I'm shouting, then I will obviously edit all the audio and stuff when I'm, just editing. Anyway, so as I just said, I am doing a Q&A. I haven't done a Q&A for what feels like, honestly, for fucking ever. I'm filming on my iPad because I still haven't got a camera because, keeping it really real, I wasn't even 100% sure if I was going to ever film a video ever again after the Bristol video, but I will get into that. So yeah. First question, always like being my favourite, is how are you really doing? I need to put phone on charge. This is such an unprofessional setup, but I'm kind of here for it. How am I really doing? I am literally, like, no word of a fucking lie, in possibly the best place that I've ever been. Like, I feel really content in myself. Like, I'm just happy. I'm just doing life, like, with my friends and my dogs and my nieces and my nephews, and I'm just thriving, and I'm so genuinely fucking happy at the moment. It's taken me a while to get to the point that I'm at, but now I'm here. I don't want to fucking go back, to be honest with you, hun. Like, I can't lie. Um, yeah, like, it has taken me like a hot minute to get to the place that I'm at and to sit here and go, yeah, like, I'm quite genuinely content, but I'm content. Like, I'm happy and I'm settled and yeah, loving life. Just a couple of random ones. What made you go blonde? Adjusting the elephant in the room. Um, no double lie, I've wanted to be blonde for possibly like the longest fucking time ever, and I just haven't ever done it. And I just literally thought, like, literally a week ago to I've literally been blonde for a week. Like, it's not even been like for like that long. It's like a very very recent thing. So I've wanted to do it for so long, and I've done it. It's looking like quite dark, but it does need a wash. I've got like a bit of like a. I love that it looks darker underneath. It wasn't. I will put pictures on the screen of what it looked like before and after I fucking toned it, because no word of a lie, I look like I had spaghetti on my head, but that's what you get for having orange in your hair. Neat Neves, obviously that's my clothing brand, which obviously I haven't launched. What's going on with that? Good question. Not a lot at the moment, in all honesty. Like, I haven't kind of gone back to it since getting myself on my feet, but I will. Like, it is something that I still want to do, and it is something that I still want to like explore. But you know, it's the designs are there. Like, it's there. It's in the background. And she'll have her moment, and I'll be here. And I'll be here ready to celebrate it with all of you. Biggest dream, literally, to have my clothing line, and to have my own brand and to work for myself, because my inner ADHD doesn't fucking like having superiors, and I fucking learned it the hard way, to be honest. My camera isn't even straight. So yeah, I don't like superiors, and I don't like people telling me what to do because I'm a free spirit. So yeah, that's kind of why I want my own clothing brand, because I can be my own fucking boss. Like, I want to lay in bed till 11 o'clock on an evening. That's what I'm going to do. Oh my god, shut up. I'm going to lay in bed till 11 o'clock on the fucking afternoon. I ain't going to do no fucking work. That's the fucking life I need, hun. Are you still going to make your own music? Yeah. When? I don't know. How? I don't know. But I'm going to make it happen. So any writers in the Hampshire area, hit me up because... Oh, fucking hell, I've got some shit to write about. Trust me when I say that. Okay, now like that's kind of like the... Why haven't you posted in so long? Okay. So in my last video, I spoke quite heavily towards the end about struggling with content and struggling with knowing what I want to film and how I want my channel to look and kind of all that good stuff. Like I really was quite open about the fact that that's why I disappear, because I don't know what I want to post or how I want my channel to be or what type of content I want or love and all that good stuff. Like I just don't know. So in all honesty, I disappeared because I needed to really hone in on what it is that I want to film and what it is that I want to do. I've found it. Like I kind of have my vision now, and I have where I kind of want to go with it. These style videos where I literally lay in bed and talk to you with my microphone, just chat shit, have a bit of a catch up, like kind of podcasty style videos. I love watching them, so I want to make my own, and hopefully you guys can love them as well, because I watch them on TikTok, I watch them on YouTube myself, and it's the type of content I want to film. Fashion, obviously, it's a big part. When Neat Neves does like initially get up on its feet, I'm going to film all of it. I'm going to film the calls, the highs, the lows, the good, the bad, and the fucking ugly, and we're going to go from there. So yeah, biggest dream, going back to that, I'd love my own podcast, or oh my god, I need to drop my phone, or something along them lines. Like I don't quite know what I want that to look like yet, but I'll get there. If you could go back and talk to your younger self, what would you say? Wow. That's a really good question. Probably that like everything's gonna be okay. Like you're gonna be fine. Like yeah, you've been fucking bullied and yeah, shit's gone down, but who fucking cares? Like who actually cares? Because I actually don't. Like genuinely, I don't care. Obviously, I was bullied, and I've been very open about that on here. Does that define me or who I am now at 23 years old? No. So why am I gonna let it stress me out? Do you get my drift? Like, it is what it is. It's done. It's literally like over 10 years ago now, nearly. Move the fuck on. Like, you do you, hun. I'm happy, I'm healthy, and I have a great circle. I'll get onto circles and friends and all that in a minute. So why am I going to let some shit that happened in school when, yeah, like what happened wasn't nice, and I'm not going to get into that today, but, you know, like, fuck it. Who cares? I don't. Lots of relationship questions. Dating. Are you talking in relationship stage yet? Okay. Let's talk relationships, sexuality, dating, all of that good stuff. So recently, I came out to all of my close friends and family as bisexual. It probably isn't a surprise to anyone that there is some form of part of me that actually likes men. Like, I don't think that comes as a surprise. I can't even put my glass on because then you can't see my eyes. But like with that obviously came its speculation, and it did come like, is he actually just gay and he's just masking it? Like, so I have had talking stages with men, and when people tell me that men are dogs, listen, I get it. I fucking get it. Like, there's been like 3 or 4 people who I've spoken to, and it's just not fucking gone anywhere. Like, it's not even that they just want sex. Like, that's not even what it just is. no word of a lie, they just like wasting people's time, and I'm not here for it. I want a family. I want kids. I want to be a dad. Yeah. And there's ways of doing that if you're with a man, and I've looked into it, and that's cool. Like, I'm cool with that. Don't waste my fucking time in the process. Do you know what I mean? Like, so if you've been fucked over by a man, trust me, babe, I get it. I've been there, done that, and I've got the t-shirt to prove it. All right. Moving on from fucking dickhead men. And if any of you are watching this, fuck you. Sorry. I'm not sorry. You should be the sorry ones because you're missing out on this blonde bombshell, hun. I can't keep that in. But just so you know, if you are watching this, you're putting the Ush in thrush. You're putting the ache and headache. And quite frankly, fuck off. Get off my video. I don't want you here. Bye. Thank you for watching. Thanks for the views anyway. Yeah, so that's my dating life. Still single. I'm happy single though. Like, there was talking stages in the time that, like, even when I was filming, like, there was talking stages going on. But none of them have met the fucking match. Like, just whatever. And now it makes 10 times harder because, like, I have the best of both worlds. So I could end up with anyone. Like, literally with anyone. I don't even know. Like, everyone says, oh, like, you're more for one than the other. I don't know. Quite frankly, like, I genuinely don't know kind of where my head's at with that. So I'll keep you posted on that. I've done that one. Okay. While we're on the subject of bullying, friendships, relationships, all that shit, I'm going to talk about body image, and I am going to put a trigger warning here because I'm about to get deeper than what I've ever got talking about my body and my body image. So if this is going to trigger you, I'll leave a time card on the screen for you to skip. Don't say I didn't warn you. How do you deal with people commenting on your body? I feel like it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, what your background is, whether you've had your body commented on in the past. There will always be a point where having somebody turn around and go, oh, you're too skinny, or oh, you look fat in that, or oh, there's nothing of you, or whatever the fuck people want to fucking say about your body, it's going to hurt, and to some degree, it's going to affect you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it actually matters who it is or what they're saying or how they mean it. I'll wait for the plane, it's fine. It's always going to dig deep to an extent. So my advice is, at the end of the day, you know in yourself that you're beautiful. And if you don't, let me tell you, not that I can see you through the screen, but you're fucking beautiful, okay? And quite frankly, I'm here for it. Like, I'm here for this body confidence stuff. I'm here for making people feel good, because I haven't felt, especially recently, like, I haven't felt so good about myself or my body or how I look. I think the transition from going from being like, I'm just sat here obviously still editing this video, and I do just want to quickly say I'm on, like, me saying, oh, me changing my hair colour is a big adjustment. No, what I'm saying is as of recently, I haven't liked how I've looked, and I've not liked my body, and I've, like, fallen into a bit of a rut with it. At the end of the day, that's not because of my hair colour, that's just because that's just how I'm feeling at the moment. Do you get what I mean? Like, I don't want it to come across like I'm like, oh, I feel like shit because I changed my hair. I changed my hair. I decided to change my hair colour. That's got nothing to do with how I feel about my body. If anything, being blonde has made me feel better. Do you get, like... Yeah, I'm not very good at wording things, but I'm sure you can understand kind of where I'm coming from with that. I hope. Bright orange, then growing my hair back out and kind of thriving with the natural browny orange tingy hair, to then being brown, to now being fucking platinum bleach blonde. I feel like that's quite a big, like, adjustment for anybody to take. And then chuck a fucking mullet on top. I will put a picture of the mullet on screen. because you can't see it in this light because I'm filming this video at 8:10 on a Thursday night. So, yeah, just roll with it. Roll with the punches. It does get easier, and you just need to keep telling yourself you're gorgeous and you're a fucking work of art, babe. Like, you're a work of art. Just love yourself, and it is so much easier said than done. But I told you that things were going to be addressed here, and yeah, and this isn't any one that I am going to touch on, which probably could cause some controversy. Do you still struggle with body image? Yes, every fucking day. But I just try and make it fun, and I try, and it sounds so bad, and it probably is real toxic of me. I try and turn it into a joke, like to myself, like when you fat or people are calling you a fucking minger, then yeah, you stand there, hun, and you stand your fucking ground, and don't let anyone make you feel like that, because you're worth more than that. But with yourself, like, you can tell yourself you look shit in something and know that, like, you know, it's not that big a deal, and it's actually that my arm is really aching holding this microphone, and it's actually really not that deep. So just remember, you're gorgeous, and you will get there in the end, I promise. Just know that it takes time, but it doesn't matter, because you will get there, and I can promise you that for anything. Friendships. Oh, I hate talking about friendships, but I did say on Instagram that I was gonna touch on everything. So here we are. Is it true that you have a really small friendship group? Now, when I tell you, I could count like my significant friends, like friends I speak to every day, friends I see every day, on both my hands, on one hand even. I can't count them on one hand, but I wouldn't even say I have a group of friends. I love keeping all my friends so fucking separate and so like away from each other. They've met, don't get me wrong, like all my friends have met, but I wouldn't say my friends are friends. They're friends on Facebook and they follow each other on social media. Are they going to go for a coffee but like just themselves? Well, they fucking might do, but it just won't be with me. Do you know what I mean? Because, well, it could be. I'd be down, to be fair. I don't really have an issue with my friends being... To be fair, here we go. I don't really have an issue with my friends being friends with each other. I just don't want to fall into the same toxic bullshit that I've put up with for the last 22 years of my life. It's only really been like the last year where I'm like, nah. Like, you're going to speak to me like a dickhead? Goodbye. Get gone. I don't want to hear your shit. That's where the line gets drawn. How do you deal with friendship breakups? Block them. Goodbye. Bon fucking voyage. Block them. And to be fair, I say block them. If it's been like a long-term friendship, for example, me and Harry, or that's the only one of my friends you actually know by name on here, so that's the only one who I am going to name. If it was to be like Harry, then I probably, as much as she fucking pisses me off, and I really speak about this, like, I love Harry to bits, don't get me wrong. He irritates me like so hard, but I wouldn't be about him, essentially. If I was to lose Harry, I probably would be a bit affected by it, I can't lie. But that's just because he's been my friend for as long as I can remember, to be honest. What happened with you and your old friends? I don't know if I can talk about this without getting in trouble, so I'm gonna keep it brief. One of them... Oh my god, I've never touched on this online ever. It happened years ago. Surely I can say something, can't I? Let me just message my friend and just find out. Right, I've just messaged one of my friends, so I'm going to move on, but I'll come back to it. Next Harry video, as soon as I fucking see him, me and Harry will film together, I promise. Why are the posts about you? If you're talking about what I think this question's about. Obviously, there's literally no context. The uh, 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 the fucking question is, were the posts in capital letters about you? If you're thinking about, if we're on the same page here, then I'm almost 100% certain that a certain someone did use me as clickbait for a while after a situation that they caused. Obviously not naming names, but basically don't chat shit to my best friend and expect me to say nothing. That's where I draw the line. So yeah, I think the posts were about me. Do I care? No. I hope you're doing well there, babe. You're thriving and I'm happy for you. Okay. Can people ever really change? I honestly do feel like people can change, and I do feel like change is something that needs to be embraced, and people do need to change. Like, change is good, like change is healthy. I love change. I hate it. But bottom line is, technically, yeah, I do feel like people can change, and I do think at the end of the day, if somebody wants to change, then they will, and if somebody doesn't want to change, then they won't, and they'll just carry on being the way they're being for the rest of their life. And I just don't think, if people don't change for the right reasons, then it should. I just think it's plain fucking selfish, and that's the God's honest truth. Okay, so the question which I've just been told I can't talk about it, so I am going to talk about it. I basically, wow, this is nerve-wracking. So essentially, I don't know how to say it. This is real hard because I didn't realize until the other day, like, how much this situation, which I'm literally about to touch on, like, genuinely impacted my life. Like, I had no idea. So this answers two questions. And the two questions are, what actually happened between you and blank? I'm obviously not going to name names. And what happened with you and your old friends? Why did you and your old friends fall out? I thought you were friends with some of your old friends. There's a lot of questions about these people, and I'm going to fucking answer them. Basically, I essentially was involved in a legal case. Not like massively involved, but I had to speak to the police, and somebody came to me with some information. I need a drink. Hang on. This shit is intense. I'm laughing about it now, but catch me crying when I'm editing this later. Okay. I'm in the depths of it here. That's the name of this little bed podcast. It's called In the Depths, and I fully am going to turn this into a podcast. Okay. Somebody who I was really, really close with, and when I tell you, like, you all know who, like, this person is, and I'm not... I really feel like I do need to, like, cut in here and kind of re-explain this before you actually listen to my original explanation. Essentially, what happened was, a certain someone, obviously I stand by the fact I'm not naming names. If you know, then you know. If you don't, then it's going to stay that way. But essentially, what happened was, somebody who I was really close with done some shit which I will never sit here and big up or condone because it was fucking disgusting. The victim came to me because he told her that I was his brother. Bullshit. And basically from there, it just sort of spiraled. I told his partner. There was then a group chat made where it was all kicking off in a group chat about it. Then the police got in contact and basically said, look, we don't want you to, like, be involved. We don't want you to incur any charges. Like, please just basically butt out. So I did, but obviously I was still finding out what was going on through other measures. And yeah, all while he was still hurling abuse at me, and I didn't feel like I could do anything because obviously I'd been advised by the police to not say anything. But then
in the next breath, I'm like, well, you're sat chatting to me like a dickhead. So, yeah, that's basically what happened. He really spun us all a fucking lie. And that's why it's affected me, because it's a trust thing. And it's a thing where, you know, I was made to feel like a mug, and was made to look like a fucking mug, because for all this time he spun this other fucking story to all of us, and we all fucking believed it, when actually he was off doing what he was doing. I can't say that, but yeah, I just like whatever. Like I am so past it. Like I am so over it, but that doesn't mean it's not affected me, and it doesn't bother me, and I'm not. Like, I have questions that I will never have the answer to, because I stand by the fact I will never ever speak to him again. And in the time that this has happened, he's messaged me once trying to seek my forgiveness, and obviously I told him to basically fuck off, because I basically don't want to hear it. So yeah, that's basically what happened. So hope you enjoyed this video, by the way, because I'm fucking sat cackling at myself.
I'm going to name names because I don't feel like that's fair. Not that what they did was fucking legal or fair or just or rightfully fucking anything, and I don't condone at all what happened. Like, basically, one of the people who I was friends with in this group done something so disgusting that I had to end the friendship. Like, I couldn't basically deal with it anymore. I couldn't deal with like the association. I couldn't deal with that like in itself. Like, I have nieces and nephews. I have kids in my life, and I need to protect them as much as I need to protect myself. I didn't want people to think that for 1 second I was sat there basically saying, "Oh yeah, it's fine to go and do what you've just done." So then when it says what happened with you and your old friends, essentially that situation, the one that I've just very loosely touched on for the first time in 3 years since it fucking happened, when that happened, the whole group just fell apart. One friendship in particular did hurt more than the rest. I feel like you will know, and if you're watching this, then I feel like you know that I'm talking about you, and I'm not talking about you to be a prick or to piss you off. I'm basically talking about you because that friendship breakup, as such, hurt the most out of any other friendship breakup that I've ever been through, because we were literally like this. It wasn't, and I feel for the situation, but we were so young, and I'm over it with the situation with this one person in particular. The whole legal thing where like the person who caused the breakdown, I will never get over that, because I was put in a situation where essentially two of my best friends who were in a relationship were basically involved in something. Hang on. Because I just want to do it, okay? Now, before you start with your neggy bollocks, I'm going. Goodbye. Yeah, so essentially that kind of broke down the whole friendship, and that's what kind of happened. With regards to the two other people on the side, I don't even want to touch on one of them, because it makes it like it's not easy, and I feel like this is real, like I'm speaking in riddles here. If you can work it out, then fair enough, DM me and I'll confirm. But if you can't, then let's just leave it that way. I'm moving on. I literally missed it. I've actually touched on everything, guys. It's been half an hour. This has been a fucking dream. Like, I can't even lie. I've loved this. Sitting here, me and my mic, bottle of water, phone, just chatting shit for half an hour. I'm going to do this. I want to try and do one of these weekly and try and keep up like a podcast style thing. And then we'll bring the vlogs back eventually as well, because we all know vlogging has my heart. This microphone is so fucking heavy. So I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it to the end, then basically you're a fucking legend. And I'll see you next time. Whether that's a vlog or whether it's me sat on my bed chatting about something or other, we'll find out. But for now, thank you. If you're new, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. That's basically it. I'm going before I say something that I shouldn't. Peace out.